The FBI is finally looking into the alleged murder of Aaron Carter, and allegedly, none other than Sean Diddy Carter is the one responsible. The details of Aaron Carter's murder have creepy similarities with the death of Diddy's ex-wife, Kim Porter, and the alleged murder of Aaliyah, Jay-Z's ex-girlfriend. Is it all just a coincidence, or is something more sinister happening?
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house, my mom and my dad told me, we're getting a divorce, but you still have to go do this. I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
Aaron Carter's death back in November of 2022 has long been surrounded by controversy. The singer, who allegedly died after overdosing on Xanax, had released a video just prior to his death saying that his life was in danger and that there were people after him. Suddenly, one day after Diddy's birthday, Aaron dies, and it's ruled an accident.
Aaron Carter begged for her in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not vital. And no one said anything.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself.
Who were the people Aaron thought were coming after him, and why are there so many similarities between the deaths of Diddy's ex-wife Kim Porter and Aaron Carter? According to the autopsy performed on Aaron Carter's body, Aaron supposedly died in a bathtub after overdosing on Xanax, but no water was found in his lungs. Even his mother thinks the police are trying to cover up a murder? There are rumors that Aaron Carter was actually murdered and then left in the bathtub, similar to what happened with Aaliyah and Kim Porter.
Aaron Carter was found dead in a bathtub in his home in Los Angeles last November. Since that time, TMZ has reported the LA County coroner did not find water in his lungs, meaning he didn't drown. Carter's mother, Jane Schneck, posted photos on Facebook that show the bathroom where her son was found. She wrote on Facebook, "Because of my son's mental illness and prescription issues, they, the cops, just wanted it to be something easy that they didn't have the time or inclination to address." Schneck wants a more thorough investigation. She wrote that her son was receiving threats from many people, and she believes there were people out there who wanted to harm him.
Aaron had always been a victim of abuse, first by his own family and then by Hollywood. Allegedly, when Aaron first stepped into the music industry at the age of 9, he was abused by predators in the industry. This led to Aaron developing severe mental health problems and eventually becoming a habitual drug user.
But your system is still so weak that it can't fight off. You know, a yeast...
Sorry, my part is just like... So you guys got to understand out there, like, this is like... No, I know, this is kind of like... it's giving me anxiety, okay? So my heart is racing. I did not take any medications before I came here. I haven't in actually a couple of days because I wanted to try to wean myself off of this.
But then one of the things I also noticed when you met with Dr. Jorge, you opened up and expressed your concerns that you're worried you have HIV.
Absolutely.
I know you recently came out as bisexual.
Yes.
Is that one of the other reasons it's had you concerned? Because you admitted in the tape piece that you say, I haven't always been safe sexually.
Absolutely, no, and that's a fact. I haven't always been safe sexually, and I have no qualms in saying that. It is the toughest thing to deal with.
Aaron Carter dropping a major bombshell on Thursday, alleging on Twitter that his late sister Leslie, who died in 2012, sexually abused him when he was a child. In a series of tweets, the singer explained, quote, "My sister raped me from the age of 10 to 13 years old when she wasn't on her medications." He also alleged, "I was abused not only sexually by her, but by my first 2 backup dancers when I was 8 years old, and my brother abused me my whole life." ET has reached out to Nick Carter for comment. Aaron claims question came as a result of his late sister Leslie's mental health issues. He says she suffered from bipolar disorder and took lithium to treat it, claiming that when she was not on her meds, she did things that she never meant to do. As a result, Aaron says he spent the last 15 years of his life going to therapy.
The abuse that Aaron Carter suffered throughout his life while working in the music industry is something that multiple other child celebrities have experienced. There is a disgusting culture of sexual abuse in Hollywood, and celebrities like Aaron Carter and Justin Bieber are just a few of the names that have been revealed so far. Just like Aaron Carter, Justin Bieber was also taken advantage of. And the parallels in their troubles with substance use and mental health issues suggest that they both went through the same horrific experiences.
Let's be honest. It took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the dealer for $48. Think about that. He'd already been to the hospital. That situation that Gina was talking about. And you still took that. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the desert. Does that sound like a good guy? Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. What kind of fool you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you? 'Cause that's what people do. They get victims, and once they get to a certain age and they get too old for them to enjoy them, they send them out to go get other young kids. Now, Usher is a procurer. And if Usher knew what was going to happen to any of those young children that he took to the flavor food club, is he a good guy? Especially considering what happened to him. Especially considering that he sat down with Howard Stern and said, "You see kids, Puffy's favorite kid." And his response was, "Hell no!" So it's good enough for everybody else's kids, but it's not good enough for yours.
Aaron's mother has mentioned multiple times that her son was murdered and that the case needs to be reopened. There are striking similarities in how Aaron died and how other people in the music industry have been taken down. Their deaths are made to look like accidents or suicides, and people with no health issues suddenly disappear. In reality, there is a much darker truth beneath this veil of lies, and all of this is going to be exposed soon after the recent case of Diddy and his co-conspirators.
What was Kim's state? Why did, and in the report, did it say she had blood on the pillow and bruises or something like that? The case needs to be reopened, man. The case really needs to be reopened. Because if that girl was there and she said that Kim was all right, what happened from 8 to 11? And why did all Kim's stuff come up missing?
I didn't know any of that, man. I never heard of that. So when they found her, she had bruises and a lot of her stuff was missing.
Bro, it's a lot of suspect things going on. First and foremost, in our day and time, other than our house key, a woman gonna keep her phone and you know, she got a lot of different purses, but everybody always grab their phone. Why come right till today, right now, nobody knows what Kim Porter's phone is? And they know they had iPhone. Why have nobody went to the cloud and got the text messages and the things off her phone. Because everything that came in that phone is text, and you know your iPhone find my phone. Nobody tried to find the phone. I would love for her son, who has all the rights to go to and get all the stuff out the clouds. Her last text, who she calling, who she spoke to, who called her, where was the last place her phone was at before it was destroyed and cut off. It will tell you that too. I'm not a medical, nor I was an investigator on that case. I don't believe that an individual with her, I want to say, financial status would lay up in the house and die of pneumonia without a doctor or some kind of medical person responsible. So I think it may have been some, I guess, foul play. But we need to get what the fire department, what the coroners, what the pathologists, and everybody, say.
So you feel like she was murdered?
I feel that it was some foul play in her death. A lot of foul play. Why would you take somebody's phone? Why would you take somebody's tablet or her computer? It was some foul play. Why is there blood on her sheets? Why things are happening that nobody spoke on? Why is that a person could say that they left at 8 in the morning and Kim was alive, and 11 she's dead? Some foul play, bro.
If it was foul play, why would somebody want Kim Porter killed?
It's a couple of women in this industry, and for their sake, I will not mention their name. Listen to me. There's a couple of women, probably more than a handful, but I know about 4 of them that knows everybody's dirty secret. And if those secrets get exposed and tell what some of these guys and some of these people were really doing behind the closed doors, in the boardroom, in and out the closet, that their life would be in danger. Because men wasn't men, and women were acting like men. And that's all I'm saying.
Jaguar Wright has also talked about how Diddy is directly involved in the alleged cover-up of his ex-wife's murder and that the case needs to be reopened. Diddy has a pattern of getting rid of anyone who stands in his way, and that's how he eliminated every executive at Uptown Records who challenged him. How else do you think Diddy went from being an intern to being the face of a multi-billion-dollar production studio in such a short time? More importantly, why is it that everyone who stood in Diddy's way is now dead?
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Heavy D was found dead, face down in the Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life.
What makes a puppy party so...
Come on, man. You can't explain. It's a phenomenon.
That was Jamie back in 2003 at a Combs MTV Movie Awards after party. At the time, it looked like he and Combs were tight. Now, according to eyewitnesses who attended the tapings of his Netflix special, Fox allegedly claims Combs was responsible for his mysterious hospitalization in 2023.
Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
Producer and director Choke No Joke says he went to the first and third of Fox's 3 tapings, which took place October 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Atlanta, and that Fox allegedly blamed Diddy for his illness. Question is, was he joking?
It's gotta be a joke, though, right?
I think he was joking. Y'all can determine was he joking or not when you see the show. I'm a new comedian, right? I've learned, I know when somebody's setting up a punchline, and I know when you're serious.
The investigation against Diddy is bound to uncover some of the worst secrets in Hollywood, and the diary of Kim Porter is allegedly the biggest piece of evidence that ties everything together. There are reports that Kim wrote down the names of everyone involved with Diddy in her diary and included exact details about how Diddy was covering his tracks. She planned to take this evidence to the FBI, and that's why Diddy got rid of her. Now, one of Kim Porter's closest friends, Courtney Burgess, has come forward with 8 flash drives that allegedly hold 6 freak-off tapes and a digital version of Kim Porter's diary.
There are many people and many entities involved. We're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us. People claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of
this is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
appeared
they
to be.
were. Right.
Sure.
Appeared to
Let me
be,
rephrase
right.
it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized.
Yeah.
Meaning this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing. I guess guess how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
No one knows the exact details of what Diddy's ex-wife revealed in her diary, or how many people will go to prison as a result. Only one thing is certain for now: Diddy is not getting away this time.